Yeah, I mean, when they get that attack working, man, it's tough.
They're good. It's very, very hard to be upset. I mean, I was hoping that we would give them a little better game than that. It was a bad time not to have a good game. But what I told them was, we've played 22 games.
Yeah.
And 21 of them have been really, really good, and we've been on. And today we were off. And this is not the team to be off against. You know, if you're going to have an off day, you can't have an off day against Walsh.
Yeah, I mean, when obviously, you know, getting a combination game going is real important, getting possession going, but getting that second pass, man, I mean, they were so on, I mean, 50-50 balls, second passes, I mean, they made life really difficult.
Yeah, and they really did. You know, we had a game plan that we just couldn't really get into motion. Mm-hmm. We were trying to do certain things, and you know, the way that they move to the ball and how quickly they pass and move, and we just never really got into a flow like we have all year, and we couldn't possess the way that we wanted to be successful. So they're an incredible team. I mean, they really are. They've got talent at every spot all over the field. It's just overwhelming.
You is a beast. I mean, I've seen some good Walsh players, but I mean, she's as good as they've had.
I would agree. She's the best player on that team. I think she's a phenomenal player. So, and we knew that she would probably cause us the most problems, and she certainly did.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, you guys finished up 19-1 and 2, and you know, I could tell the message was, you know, hey, you guys got a lot to, you know, be, you know, really excited about, you know, the season, the overall body of work, and that. I mean,
right.
What were we trying to tell the girls after the match?
You know, to do what we did is really incredible. 19-0-2 coming into this game. We've never beaten Bay Village before. We had to beat Menor twice to get here, which until last year we'd never beaten them before.
Yeah.
You know, NDCL, I mean, I just went through the list and said we've played good games, we've played well. We've been the favorite in almost every game we've played, and we've come in and won those games. And I just said, you know, you can't dwell on this game. You've got to look to what we've done this year. It's time to reflect on the success we found this season and to remember that and not to dwell on this game.
So, you know, there's some disappointment because but that was a pretty good team. In fact, I think a lot of people would consider that the best team in the state. What do you think?
Yeah, you know, Walsh is a very good team. Obviously, they have I don't know how many D1 scholarship recruits, but you know, they got a solid team. They got a solid offense, and they were on us all game today, and we knew that this is how it was going to be. We knew that we were going to come in here and that we were going to be up against a challenge, but you know what? I give credit to our girls. Our girls are very strong. No matter what, we love each other, and that's all that really matters.
What did you talk to them? Did you talk to the players after the game, and what did you?
No, we're going to go in the locker room and probably say some words, but
yeah.
You know what? We're proud of how far we got this year. There's nothing to be ashamed of tonight. Obviously, Walsh is a dominant team. They really are. We kept our class. We kept our pride tonight. You know, we went out there and we played our game. We didn't cheap shot. We weren't too pushy. We weren't going outside of the limits of the soccer game, and I think that has a lot to show for West Geauga. We represented our east side as best we could, and that's all that we can really ask for. And I'm very proud of the girls. And you know, obviously, any loss isn't a good loss in the playoffs, but you know what? We've had a great season, and we're going to dwell on that, not on the bad parts.
Now that your career is now over officially at West Geauga, how would you? You know, what are your thoughts in summation? And obviously, you've done a lot with the team and then personally as well.
I wouldn't say my career at West Geauga is over. Forever, West Geauga is going to be a big part of my life. I've spent 4 years of my high school, and I've been through the West Geauga school districts ever since I was young, and it's always going to be a part of me. It shaped me from being a young kid to now, and I'm never going to let that go. These girls are very inspirational. I hope that everything that happened this year is taken another step forward, and the legacy that our seniors are going to leave is just going to be kept for years to come.